Disease Control and Prevention in Atlanta is ground zero for scary microbes in the U.S. The CDC says its mission is to work 24/7 to protect America from health, safety, and security threats, both foreign and in the U.S. The president's budget request for the CDC in 2015 is $6.6 billion. Their Atlanta headquarters is where the Americans with Ebola were just recently sent. The CDC has a serious mission, in other words, which is why it's so scary that an internal investigation just revealed that a lab scientist at the CDC headquarters in Atlanta accidentally mixed a deadly strain of bird flu with a tamer strain and then sent the mixed strain to other labs without telling them. Scientists at a second CDC lab and a Department of Agriculture lab in Athens were both working with this viral mix. The really bad part is that the government scientists who mixed the strains didn't tell anyone about the mistake, so they had no idea what they were working with. According to a report about the investigation's findings, this scientist was working with both of the bird flu strains. The CDC has strong rules about handling deadly diseases, obviously, but this scientist disregarded them. The investigation found that the scientist was handling both of the strains together and completed the work with them in just 51 minutes, apparently way under the amount of time it should have taken. The report says the scientist took shortcuts and rushed the job to attend a meeting. The Department of Agriculture laboratory that received the viral mix gave it to chickens. They died, so the USDA looked more closely at the strains and told the CDC the strain was messed up. The team leader at the CDC confirmed that, but still didn't tell anyone, reasoning that it was still contained in the lab and wasn't a threat to anyone. Outside officials at the CDC were only notified about this mixed strain made in their labs after the second CDC lab in Athens reported a problem with the sample. That's when the investigation finally started and has now revealed that scientists at the CDC were actually hiding the fact that they accidentally made a mixed strain of bird flu and passed it around to other unknowing scientists. This is the same place that now has Ebola in its hands and is developing guidelines for labs handling the deadly disease. I am all for science and the progress of humanity, but the plague that scares me the most is the idiocy that's infected our government's bureaucracy. Tonight, let's talk about that by following me on Twitter @TheResident.